sat rotting away in the middle of nowhere, located in Derbyshire, UK, is this derelict, abandoned for over 20 years farmhouse. All the old artefacts are still there, even down to personal clothing. The beds are there with the blankets on. The feeling you get when you walk in is just sadness. Nobody knows the true story of what happened here. There's speculation and rumours of the old couple passed away and had no one to leave it to. But again, it's just rumours. And for most of the journey, around the building, all you're picking up is sadness. But then all of a sudden, something bad happened. And it got that bad that I had to leave. And I won't go back until I've got extra backup, because it caused physical pain and put the fear of God up. It's a mixture of sadness and fear. I can't wait to return, but I'm also very nervous. I hope you enjoy tonight's show. I can't stay in here.
No.
Oh, it's fucking getting me.
That's smooth.
No, I want to buy in this house.
Yeah, that's smooth.
Okay.
So guys, I've had to leave. I'm going to be honest with you, I went in there probably a bit arrogant, not expecting anything dark to be in there. You don't in time capsules. We will come back. I'm going to have to come back more prepared. I didn't go in with any protection. I'm just expecting to pick a couple up that, you know, the memories were left behind. Nice investigation. Something bad's just hit me in there. So guys, we are in a very special location. This is a time capsule. It's been abandoned for a long time. We found this place set many years ago, and it was when we were doing live streams, but we had to give it a miss because we couldn't get a signal here. And then I've recently seen it pop up on an urban site, and a couple of the people that I talked to on that site were telling me that they've had some really freaky experiences here. One of them's been complaining of the moaning that they heard in one of the upstairs rooms, but they were downstairs every time they called out, because they're not even investigating these people, but they were calling out asking who's there, and they were getting replies, and this is of several different people, and one of them's even reported to seeing an apparition walking past them. They fled the building, never came back. So this place is full of ancient artifacts, old artifacts, you know. The people's been gone a long time. I don't know the history about it. I am going to go and research it after we film the video, just so we can clarify some information for the video. We've got to be careful because the place is in a bad state of repair. I have been upstairs filming just for the B-roll footage, and it's not safe. So we're not going to be doing investigating up there, but the two main rooms I feel are going to be active. They're amazing. They're full of personal artifacts. There's something going on here, and we need to find out. I mean, I'll show you I've got with me, guys, and then we'll get their opinion on it, see what they reckon. So I've got Laura and I've got Nikki.
Hi.
Ladies, what's your opinion on what could potentially be going on in here? Do you reckon it's what do you think could be causing it to feel so? I mean, how do you feel first of all, and what do you think could be causing it?
I don't like it out here. I really don't like it.
It is uncomfortable outside, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel as though I'm being like surrounded.
Yeah.
And you know, when I was out here, when I was trying to get pictures of the front,
Yeah.
I swear you were inside, and I swear there was somebody next to me.
Do you not think that could be psychological with the fact that everything's overgrown now?
No, as in I was facing this way.
All right.
And there was something in the corner of my eye, and it just kept moving.
Okay.
It was horrible.
What about you, Nick?
I don't know how to explain the feeling here, actually. Obviously, we've had a walk around downstairs.
There was definitely something felt like it was following us around,
yeah,
didn't it?
I actually didn't feel like it was a bad
Not negative.
but it felt sorrow, I think.
Yeah, sadness
Yeah.
and feeling lost.
I get the feeling of I don't belong as well for some reason, which is strange.
As if, you mean by you don't belong, as if you're feeling what the spirit feels?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get you. Very old building, isn't it?
The one thing I was just saying when we were inside looking around is obviously there's quite a lot of personal effects, especially things that have been made, and you can tell they were made with a lot of time and a lot of love to put into them. And to see them kind of been trashed around in there is actually more hurtful than some of the. There is a lot of artifacts in there that are probably worth a lot of money, but actually
Been wrecked, hasn't it?
It's been wrecked, and it's the personal things that upset me more than anything.
Because we came here, how many years ago was it we came here, Laura? About 3-4 years ago?
About 3 years ago.
Yeah, and it was in a lot better state then. And I came a few years before that, and it was in a better state even then. But obviously, with us not being able to get a signal before, we never bothered. We just left, and because we were just live streamers then. But what I will say is, I get quite a heavy feeling in there. Again, sadness. I'll back up what you say. It's sadness. I feel loneliness. I feel like you may have had a couple living here, and one of them's died a long time before the other. And a lot of the mementos were left over as a memory for the person that had gone before. Yeah. It's like there's hats hung up.
Yeah.
And I feel that maybe you've had an old man or an old lady that's been left behind after, that's not been able to look after the property after, and maybe gone into care, and that's why the property's just left as it is.
I do agree with that.
But we'll find out the history after. There is a Saab parked up in a garage, and when we first came it was in mint nick, and this was like 5-6 years ago. But now it's been absolutely wrecked, salvaged for parts, it's been smashed to bits, kids and vandals. But again, it's all part of the sentiments of this building. I mean, look at the door. Stunning, isn't it? Every door in here is really low as well.
They are, yes.
When I went upstairs, I had to duck to get in.
It's for small people.
Now, I know I'm quite tall, but
It's for small people.
I'm usually quite good with doorways, do you know?
Yeah. It's for small people.
I'm just looking at the stonework as well.
I reckon we're looking at a 400-500-year-old building here.
This has AB MDCCC LIX.
So I'll have to watch the video back and work out what that is.
But you know, it's quite a sturdy building in itself, isn't it? You've got to think
Yeah.
what it's been made of.
It's definitely something to do with when it was built. The only Roman numeral I know there is C and X. I've got a picture of them anyway.
Yeah, so shall we go in?
Yes.
So we're going to start in the middle room. We're not going to have any static equipment out because of the state of the place. We are going to stick to Trifield, Ovilus, Spirit Box, EVP, stuff like that, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's too much other stuff here to be able to put out anything.
Agreed, totally agree. What's that? Dip?
Dip. I think it's supposed to say die.
Or rest in peace? Die, yeah, look.
I think it's supposed to be die with
I think someone's pulled the finger down the
E,
east bin.
pulling it down.
Yeah, okay.
Not today, thanks.
Yeah.
Just trying to be fucking.
Trying to make it look scary. I mean, look, the picture of the old geezer straight away just puts chills in you.
It's the glasses on the stairs that actually does me more than the picture.
Reminds me of Ben's. Let's do it. Oh shit, nearly went arse over shit straight away.
Look at the old view there, the sweep by the carpet sweeper next to you.
Where's that? Oh yeah. I remember my mum using one now.
I still do, and something moved on that door. I don't know, I knocked it. I may have knocked it.
Oops, that one, mate.
There's so much stuff here, I think it's impossible not to knock things as you're walking in.
Yeah. See, no curtains to keep water after that.
Yeah, it's madness, isn't it?
Do you know, I never noticed that when I walked in. Can you shine up there a minute for me?
Picture.
Yeah.
And there's that one there, look, there's full mould.
Bless. It's heartbreaking.
Again, another personal picture.
Yeah.
Look at the boots though. Shows how long that lasts, eh?
Kit's there, guys, if you need it.
Thank you.
I'm going to stand over this side.
Boots, John.
What's that, mate?
The boots, here, look.
Where?
Here.
Oh, yeah, I got them in B-roll.
They're pretty much pristine condition to say how old they are.
It's madness, isn't it?
Good evening, spirits. My name is Laura.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm John.
That was me, sorry. I am sorry. I'm trying really hard to stand still.
John's,
That wasn't me.
That's fine.
John's been in here before,
Only briefly.
briefly. Myself and Nikki haven't.
What was that?
Scratching. However,
The only thing I'm going to say is we could have some
we've
rodent
lost some
problems.
rats, that's what I was just about to
And
say.
there is windy outside.
Not
Yeah.
only that, there's stuff on the floor, so if we even slightly move,
Yeah.
it would make that noise.
But
So
it is
we'll just-
windy, so we're going
Yeah.
to have something significant for us to say. It could,
Yeah.
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 Tell you what, Spirit, like John's just said and Laura's just said, the slightest of noise in here isn't going to prove anything to us. If you can please use as much energy as possible to making screams, whistling, loud bangs, knocking, anything that you can significantly show that you're definitely here, please try now.
Ooh. There is some movement somewhere. It sounds like it's coming from behind me.
It doesn't sound close to me. I'm just going to move my foot a minute just in case. It
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it sounds like from behind me.
It didn't sound like it was in here.
Okay.
I think the other thing as well regarding the wind side of things, John, is that actually in this room we're quite well protected.
We are protected front window here.
The actual window's shut, it's not open.
it's boarded up,
not
isn't it?
boarded,
Yeah.
So actually,
Yeah, we're alright, aren't
Yeah.
you know, I think if there was any wind coming through the door, there's a curtain hanging there. That'd show that as well.
we? Agreed.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, we're quite...
No, I think you're right on that one.
So, spirits, it could be more than one, I don't know. As we've introduced ourselves, do you want to introduce yourself? If you're a male, knock once really loudly. If you're a female, knock twice, as loud as you can.
What was that scratching? I did scratch my head though, because my arm's still in that
But
position.
it's not, it wasn't significantly a skin scratch.
Yeah, I get you.
We're going to ask for more than that, please. Laura stood right next to a door. If she shows you how to knock on it, could you do... Fuck right off, John.
What the fuck?
Right, let's just 1 second, because as well as hearing that hit something, whatever it were, I also heard it being elevated, I heard it being lifted. And then hit something. So whatever it were,
Knock on it, could you do... Knock on it, could you do... I appreciate you showing us you're there.
okay,
I think that's the best way of putting it, even though you scared me. I got a little bit jumpy.
that was interesting, to say the least. That's
As I
me
was
leaning.
saying, Laura stood next to the door. She shows you how to knock on it. Do you think you can replicate that?
What did you hear?
2 bangs. 1.
Was
in
it
a
clear bangs?
Yes. It sounded like the stairs area.
Okay.
Do you think you could do that again for us?
You,
Go on,
you replicate?
Johnson.
That happened again? Something happened again behind me. That was something quite loud as well. Okay.
See, what I find quite amusing is that when we're always in the... I'm presuming that's the kitchen area with the Argo being in there as well.
Mm.
I know there's 2.
No, that was here, Nick.
No, I'm saying I'm presuming that's the kitchen area.
Yeah.
You know, because it's an open window through from there, and I felt quite strongly something was in
If someone's
there.
chucking something through.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
like
could
an attention
possibly
side
be.
of things.
Yeah, definitely. It could almost be like, yeah, pay attention to me.
Yeah. I do feel like there was a lot of energy in this room and that room.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's why, because it's got the most artifacts in it. Yeah, I agree.
Spirit, do you feel sad of how you see your house or this property as it is now?
That
Any
was
sort
me.
of-
That was me.
Like, any sort of knock, bang, scream even. All your energy, you could scream so we could hear you. That was my stomach.
Oh, thank God for that. I'm going to blame Laura then, because it's usually here.
I know it's cold and I know it's quite windy, but there is all of a sudden a breeze coming through this door.
Which wasn't there before.
Wasn't there before.
Okay. Is the curtain moving at all?
Yes,
Yeah.
Now we know that wasn't before.
it definitely wasn't before.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just hold my flame up against. The flame static.
There's a definite, it's freezing.
Can you see the flame static, look?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's as though something's tugging on it.
Yeah,
Well, it's only move. You'd expect if it was wind, it'd move from that whole side.
agreed.
Yeah.
Do you know one thing I find quite interesting in this room is obviously it was your sitting room. You've got your sewing kit. You've got your station where you would have had your pens and your papers and your technically your personal paperwork. I'm presuming you spent a lot of time in here, between here and the kitchen maybe, but in here in specifically. Am I right?
As you were,
What was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear that?
as you were explaining the room,
Yeah.
this came through with habitat.
Which?
Yeah.
Good relevance.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a whisper.
Yeah, I'm curious as to who's talking, and it isn't us.
That was a whisper, clear one.
It's a,
Excuse me.
I can hear like a low mumble.
It's a woman. It's not a bloke. I don't know what you heard, John.
I won't be able to differentiate
I
what
ju-
I
I
heard. It
can't-
was just a
yeah,
whisper.
That's
Do you
what I
know
mean.
why I say it's a woman?
Why?
Because it was low, like
Whoa.
that. Actually came towards you, Laura. I caught it out the corner of my eye.
What was it?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm scared.
Hello? There's no urban explorers or anything, is there? Next we'd hear cars and
We'd hear
everything.
We'd hear
all
people
sorts.
coming through.
Oh, God, right, we're ringing in my ear now. Right, John.
Yeah, I'm stood still. I'm only moving my camera.
Right, okay.
That's footprints. That's
Is-
someone walking.
That one near me, wasn't it?
Yeah. Are you feeling cold? Are you
Did you hear
wanting
that?
to- Yes.
This is. I don't like it.
I'm liking the fact they're giving us attention. I'm just a little bit on edge.
Yep. But I'm looking at that. Where's that coming from? The paper.
Oh!
What? Where's? Is there a window in there?
I mean, I'd like to say I can debunk it being wind,
But I don't.
but there isn't a way for that wind to because
Not coming round the corner like that.
no,
Because
That's
to the left of
that's the
that is the outdoor bit, the shed. But the wind wouldn't be coming round the corner that way, like that.
it's bending back over on itself, John.
So it's coming towards us.
Okay.
You make another noise for us?
Do you know, John? I think it might be an ideal time to do an EVP, you know,
Mm.
because we're getting a lot of sound now.
Should we go in the kitchen and do it? Or do you want to do it in here?
I think do it in here because it's easier to stand in here than it is in there.
Maybe do two.
Well, yeah, do one in here, one in there.
Someone want to film me while we're doing it?
Mm.
2 questions each, guys, yeah?
Yep.
One for us. Spirits. If you don't like being called spirits, anyone that may be around. My name is John. I'm joined by Laura and Nikki. We have a device here that has the ability to hear your voice. If you choose to, there's a chance that we can record you. We're going to ask you 6 questions in total and leave 10 seconds between each question. Please allow us to capture your voice. EVP Session 1. Good evening, we've come to learn about you. Could you start off by telling us a name, please?
Good evening. Could you tell me who I saw at the corner of my eye before we started filming?
Good evening. I'm stood here obviously holding the camera, and I've just shown Laura in the corner that there is someone moving in the kitchen area through the hatch there to the left of John, or the right of John, whichever way you're looking at. Could you show yourself again, and could you speak and say your name?
Please could someone explain to me why this building has been left in the state it has?
Can you tell us who's just made that whistle?
I get the name Joan, is that correct? Sorry, my first question was very long-winded, but...
Sorry? EVP Session 1. Good evening, we've come to learn about you. Could you start off by telling us a name, please?
Good evening. Could you tell me who I saw at the corner of my eye before we started filming?
Good evening. I'm stood here obviously holding the camera, and I've just shown Laura in the corner that there is someone moving in the kitchen area through the hatch there to the left of John, or the right of John, whichever way you're looking at. Could you show yourself again, and could you speak and say your name?
Please could someone explain to me why this building has been left in the state it has?
Can you tell us who's just made that whistle?
I get the name Joan, is that correct?
Right. Obviously, we won't know until I review the footage and hence the EVP. But I thought I heard some stuff then.
Yeah.
Interesting, especially the footsteps.
Yeah.
It was this whistle
like it
for
was
me.
above.
It was a whistle for me when Laura, just before Laura's question, obviously.
Yeah.
But you could hear it so clearly on that.
Yeah.
So clearly. Now, if that was wind, John, we would have heard that more than once already.
I agree.
Also, where that door is open to, I'm presuming, a cupboard in there, you can see the corner of it, that keeps moving.
I think it's time to go in there.
I think, I agree. What was that?
That was me moving the chair.
Okay.
It is like stepping back in time, isn't it?
I think sometimes if I hold this, I can make it shake. I can
Yeah, yeah, there is that. Yeah.
So I have it,
Like
so
that.
it's...
Theoretically, you're not really supposed to carry any kind of electromagnetic field device
When you put
anyway.
it down, it's more accurate than holding it.
So guys, I'm going to run Spirit Box in reverse on AM, as I always try first. And I'm going to do it too fast that it won't stick on any radio station. Yeah.
good evening. Thank you so much for the activity that we've experienced so far and the communication. You've probably noticed that we come with respect. We love the personal items you've got, and we've not personally invaded your space in a bad way. But would you start by telling us your name?
There's something underneath then, isn't there?
Pardon?
There's something underneath the static.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's going to come through. If not, we'll shoot at FM. Could you please tell me your name? The reason I don't like to hold a spirit box anymore. What's a bigger antenna than yourself?
100%. Do you know, I was saying when we came in here that there are so many personal items that you've contributed to making, your personal time, something you put love and attention to, that has just been left here, not respected by some. I can imagine that's quite upsetting for you. Is there anything in this building right now that you really value and you can see and you feel like it needs to be put somewhere special? Could we help with that maybe? John, there is another voice.
What? Where from?
I'm going to turn that off a second because I can hear a voice.
Hello?
I hope you know we're not here to cause any upset or any disrespect to you at all. We're not about that. All we want to do is learn about yourself. That was me moving, sorry.
Sounded like
Yeah.
trifle.
No, I did.
We don't want to disrespect you in any way. We're finding your house rather intriguing. You've got so many personal artifacts here that are just amazing.
Bluetooth. Scanning. FM.
It's plastic on the floor, John, so I was moving for it.
I'm sorry. Could you start by giving us your name, please? I'm John, Nikki, Laura. Do you want to say one of our names?
That's laugh.
And it said Alan before it.
What did it say, sorry?
It laughed and it said a name, but I didn't hear the name.
It said Alan just before it laughed.
Okay. Sorry, what's your name? Radio station that way. Alan. It was Alan then. So is your name Alan?
That's movement upstairs.
You don't see a letter on my out. See if there's any names on it.
There is one, but it's not the names we've
No.
had from out so far. And also, I believe it's a daughter because it says Miss, not anything else. And it's more recent than the other one.
Yeah.
That was my dad.
Wow.
Was that your dad?
I can't wait for that to come back on camera. I can't.
I heard that.
Got you on camera
So
doing
what was
that.
your name, darling? What was your name? If I point to an item, will you tell me what it is? What's this item?
A radio is behind it. The radio's behind it, John. The radio's here, look.
On
to
the
left.
very edge, guys.
Wow.
Well, you pointed that way, obviously it's got to the thing. It was crap. Our radio's now better. Do you know what I didn't like about that? It was glass.
Yeah. Whoa, that was a knock then. That was a bang.
Before John turns that back on, Alan, can you please tell me what your wife's name was, please? I'm very intrigued. I believe I heard Joan earlier before we were using any of these devices. If you can clarify that, I'd be really happy.
Joan.
That said Joan.
Said Joan.
Thank you. Could you perhaps tell me your daughter's name? I actually know the daughter's name.
It's very odd, isn't it?
Yes.
Not odd,
So I'm sure
but you
said
get
it.
what I mean.
Yeah, it's not the
It's not
usual-
normal.
It's unique. There we go. We're going unique. It said a woman's name, but then it said something else after that, and I missed it.
I didn't get it.
Do you know what? I'm feeling very, very, very upset in here. Like
I'm
I'm
getting a
missing
bit-
something.
Yeah,
Affected.
I'm getting.
I'm getting a pain all the way down the side here.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
No, I'm on about from the house.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Because I was going to say I know that I.
No, really
Okay,
bad.
that's fine.
Internal pain.
That's fine then.
I don't know what's causing it.
I know I can project it because I've done it to JJ before. That was all.
Sorry, John. Just show. Sorry, I'm struggling to.
Hold that
get-
side. Stay, I'm getting pain all the way down. I like tensed up when we were doing that because it's not that bad.
I did see you sort of like hunching over a bit.
Footsteps upstairs.
Why does it sound like it's this side? And then
But
it
I
goes
can tell you for a fact, this bedroom up here is not safe. Nobody could get up there. The video will show you.
Yeah.
Because when I went to walk upstairs, the only bedroom that was safe to go into was the one I went into. The others I just shone a camera in. It's getting a bit fucking freaky now.
I'm feeling very not claustrophobic. What's the other word?
Scared?
No. Well, yes, but no.
Try and explain it to me.
Like I'm surrounded but being questioned.
Yeah, interrogated.
That. Thank you. That's what I feel like at the moment. Like I'm
Being interrogated.
It feels very.
I have to ask, did one of you lose your teeth by some kind of illness? I have got major tooth pain.
Fuck me.
Alright?
No. I feel like I'm being fucking stabbed or something bad. Really bad, but it's internal. What? What?
Jojo's got a voodoo doll.
There's enough fucking people out there that want one.
All them trays. Oh, hello. I do love the personal artifacts here, guys. I do. I can genuinely say that I like the energy and the effort and the love and the care that's gone into everything they've personally made. And, because I like things like this. That's so good.
I can't stay in here.
No?
It's fucking getting me.
That's Mutha.
Now, I want to buy in this house.
Yeah, that's Mutha.
Okay.
I might just go stand outside for a few minutes.
Do you
Just
want me
in
and
that
Laura to
doorway.
carry on?
Yeah, no, we'll all go out.
Okay.
Because if it bypasses me, it'll hit one of you two.
Yeah, dearie.
Oh, shit.
Sorry about any camera work on that, mate.
It's got a gimbal on it, so it's fine.
I know, but I'm sort of switching between you two.
That's all right. Shit, man.
I need a torch, some kind of car for me.
Come. It's all right.
No.
I'm coming. Don't worry. That's it. Have we got kit?
I've got all this in the bag.
Yeah.
In the bag, in the pocket.
That's fine.
John,
What?
something's making funny noises.
I know. All right. Sorry, I need to stand here for a minute.
What's worse, being here or being outside?
So, guys, I've had to leave. I'm going to be honest with you, I went in there probably a bit arrogant, not expecting anything dark to be in there. You don't in time capsules. We will come back. I'm going to have to come back more prepared. I didn't go in with any protection. I'm just expecting to pick a couple up that, you know, the memories were left behind. A nice investigation. Something bad's just hit me in there. I don't know what it is, but I felt like I was in agony. As soon as I stepped outside, I'm fine. I'm on edge, but I'm fine. And maybe I didn't take the investigation seriously enough to think that there could be something bad in there. The girls have both just agreed as well that, you know, it shocked us to what's actually happened. So this is part one of what will be a two-parter, definitely. We will come back. I mean, phenomenal evidence. I didn't expect it to be like this. You know, lately, guys, we do more debunking than we do evidence at the moment. And to be honest with you, there's nothing you can debunk tonight. Everything we've said is evidence. It's phenomenal. So I hope that you've enjoyed it. If so, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And please give us a share out. And we will see you very soon. Until the next episode. Sleep well.